Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I realized Fujitech is on this screen. One moment. Let me turn that off temporarily. All right, we are good. We are live. I believe everything is working properly as it should be. And we're just going to be working on some music today is kind of the plan. I'm trying to figure out the best time to stream now that my work schedule is kind of settling into place. Then again, with Reach coming up, I've been working some overtime. Haven't had a whole lot of time to stream, unfortunately. But yeah, today we are going to be working on some music. I figured I'd go ahead and do. I have been doing some commissions for Isan Alias, and I finished 5 out of 6 commissions for him. But today I'm taking a little break from that. I'm just going to be making some chill music since I just need to chill for a bit, I think. So I'm pretty overworked at the moment. So we're just going to be chilling. We're going to make some my favorite genre to make is like chill step-esque music. So we're going to work on something like that, I think. So you'll be able to watch my process of making music in FL Studio and whatnot and putting things together. A lot of it is just throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping it sticks. Let me bring this up real quick. So I already have FL Studio up and everything. So right now, what I'm doing is working on getting the instrumentation that I'd like to use. So I have this thing favorited here. It's just a thing full of like samples and sounds that I could use. So we are going to look through this. I am using this one right now at the moment, looking for things I would like to use. So right now I have already used these two here, which I'll just go ahead and play them real quick. Essentially that, and then kind of like a pad for the background. This is more of like a lead synth type of thing. So we're also going to need probably some more bass sound. I don't want to go super heavy on bass. I just want it to be kind of subtle. So we're going to try to find something like that. It's a little bit on the heavy side. Hopefully these aren't too loud. Maybe I'll turn the output down a little bit. Interesting. So some of these I have not gone all the way through and listened to a lot of these samples, but probably not any of these. I don't know about that. Yeah, so we're just going to be kind of like experimenting with sounds. Ooh. I used this in one of the commissions that I did over the last week or two. Might be able to use that again. We could. I don't know about that. Like I could put some filters on that, but I think I'm going to keep bending circuitry in, and then we're going to keep looking. So I'm not actually using my keyboard at the moment. I'm just using, well, I'm using my keyboard, but not my like piano keyboard at the moment to test the notes. I usually only use my piano keyboard if I'm actually trying to come up with a melody, if that makes sense, at least for electronic stuff. Let's keep looking through the this library here. Where did I leave off? Bending circuitry. What if we use a filter on that? High pass? Too much high pass. Well. Yeah, nah, that's not gonna work. I'm not sure if that would work well with the first lead that we were working with. Because what I think I'm going to do is kind of use this as like the main, not really melody, but kind of the feel I'm going for. Something like that. So... I actually kind of like this. And probably... Hey, Sweeps, what up? How it be? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're just chilling and trying to make some chill music, I guess. Oops. But yeah, how you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Always happy to see a very cool face. Let's see, where was I at? Here, I believe. Oh, that's not going to work. Ooh, what if we do... It would give us like a static sound effect there. Bandpass maybe? Probably can't hear that very well on the stream since I have the volume turned down a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll leave this here as well. Might be able to do something with that. So right now, essentially what I'm doing is gathering the building blocks. So if we're thinking about this like Legos, we are gathering the building blocks that we'd like to use, and then eventually we will start putting them together until we eventually have a very cool building slash song to look at, listen to. Hopefully that's a good analogy there. All right, let's see. Last one was the chip auto pulsar. Should I use the chip drum? Probably not. I think I'll use a regular drum kit. Don't think we'll use the chirping either. I would use that in like an 8-bit track, but I don't think it's really necessary for, well, not really the sound we're going for here. For bass, we're probably going to have to, we might go here. right, maybe like that. Maybe I could use that. I'll think about it. I would probably edit some of the filters and whatnot on that, but it is what it is. Anyway, and let me see if there's anything else in here I'd like to use. Probably not that. Probably. That's a little too quick for what we're going for. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of using those very often. They're all right sometimes, but oh, that could be a good pad. I'm gonna leave that in temporarily. I'm gonna set it to channel 2 since the other pad was already on channel 2. All right, I will maybe not use that, but we'll see. I'll at least have it there in case I want to use it. Which one was that again? The distancer. All right, so we are here. I do really like this dopamine one. This is a fun one. I've used this in, I think I used it in 2 of the commissions that I did over the last couple of weeks. I could use this, but probably... something like that. All right. Okay. I think... I will leave it there for now. I'm not sure if we'll use it, but we might. So may as well leave it in there. And we'll keep going. Let's see. What does this one sound like? Nope, I don't like that. I don't need any of the DX ones. We've already got pads. Well, I could use that potentially. Maybe. Not gonna use that. Actually, I have quite a few ideas of how I could use this for some other stuff. I'm gonna try to keep this one in mind for that one, the other commission I was working on for. Yeah, I could use that. We're gonna leave that in temporarily. Well, not temporarily. We're just gonna leave it in, and if we use it, if we use it, if we don't, we don't. Where was I? Right about... So I think I could use this, and we'll just have to record different sections of it with some modulated, some not. I'm not 100% certain we'll use that, but I will at least have it in there if we decide to use it. And then I do want some strings, but interesting. Could I use that? I probably could. Oh yeah, that one's not working on this version of FL Studio. I have not updated my FL Studio in a while, so I probably should at some point. Interesting. Interesting. Those are fun, but they get repetitive. Could use that. Let's keep looking through the synthwave one. Do I want any type of guitar? Not sure. I think I do actually want that. We're gonna leave that in. I will edit the filters and everything later. And then the... What was it again? Geistbruschen. Would use it, but the like we could use it, but I don't know if it'll fit with the other lead that we had. We'll see. We'll see. Where is it? There it is. Nah. Usable, maybe. I'm not a huge fan of the ping pong effect. At least with this, at least what we're looking for here right now. Just turn off the delay entirely, maybe? Maybe not entirely. Just a tiny bit of delay. Right about there. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, right about there, maybe? Do we want the lo-fi kind of feel to it? Yeah, let's just stick to low pass. All right. I still think I'm missing bass aside from the drum kit. So, oh no, wait, we had, was it this one? Making sick beats, making the attempt at it. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling though. We're just throwing spaghetti at a wall, so to speak, which is usually how I do things. Was it this one? No. I think I was thinking about using that for something, but anyway. But yeah, nice to see you, Draven. Welcome, welcome. Always happy to see a friendly face. Let's see here. That's how I live my life. Yeah, fair enough. I feel that. Let's see. It's a little too strong. I need something like, I need bass, but not something too strong, if that makes sense. Maybe. Soft bass. Yeah, yeah. We're just going for like a chill step type song. So this is kind of the main melody notes that I was kind of aiming for. Yeah, something like that. That works. I'll have to intro into it somehow, I think. So I don't want to just like start the song off with that. Oops. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Sounds like the intro to an epic 80s song. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, honestly. Like chill step synthwave, they're just kind of like my favorite types of music to listen to personally. That's just generally what I listen to. If I'm like the instrumental kind, I don't really listen to a lot of vocal stuff, but I like listening to vaguely somewhat electronic synthwave, retrowave, chill step, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. I like it. Yeah, let's do something like so. We'll just use this color, I suppose, and then just do a synth one or something. I don't know if that works. I'm terrible at coming up with titles for my notice the chill vibe on some of the other stuff you made. Yeah. I made some more action-oriented stuff for commission recently, but it's not generally the vibe I do. I can do it, but it's like my favorite thing is just like the chill stuff for whatever reason. Let's extend these. And then we'll adjust the pen after each of the notes. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I've made over the years has been that style music, aside from like piano stuff that I do occasionally. Yeah, I could do something like that and kind of fade it in with a sort of modulation or something. And if we clone that, And we do this, and then like so, and like so. Oh, I guess we'll... something like that, maybe? Want some variation, though. We do... Yeah, and then have some sort of transition there, maybe? I had... Was it this one? Yeah, that'll work. Let's see here. We'll just do like a slate color and then just throw that in there or something. I don't know. All right. And then, oh, let's, probably have to put it in the right place. All right, and then we'll adjust this. We'll do like so. And like so. Oh, that's weird. There we go. All right, and then we add a little... Okay, what is the pan on this? Okay. We do not want to pan on that. Then we'll go back to this one. We'll extend it a little bit, and then we're going to turn down the velocity. Too much. I think we're going to do a separate pattern. Do that. Let me actually give it a name. Base 1 works, and then we're going to throw that in right here as well. Just going to go. Okay, that needs to be a little bit shorter, and then we can throw that one there. This should be that length, okay. Yeah, something like that. Let's extend this a little bit. So we are gonna do this, and then like so. And then we can adjust the pitch on that. We're going to have it rise, I think. So it'll start there and then probably... yeah, something like that. However, you're gonna readjust that, and then, hey Celine, how's it going? Good to see you. It has been a little bit, but welcome to the stream. Let's go even higher. Okay, how's you, Miss you? Miss you as well. It has been a bit, but I am doing well. Oh wow, that's really loud. Hold on. Let's turn that down. Let's do like right here, and then have it kind of fade out there. But yes, I'm doing pretty well. Looking forward to Reach and everything. Let's extend it even more, I think. Then we'll just do this. Yeah, we're gonna adjust the volume on that though. Let's have it start the fade out a little sooner on that. Also, ads are starting in a moment, so take cover. You know what? Let's do this. I'll be back. I'm working on something. Sounds good. Always happy to see your friendly face. Always happy to see you. You know what? Let's start this one just a little lower. Do I want this to go even higher? Yeah, that's a little... I like that. I'll go with that. Let's adjust the volume a little lower on this. I think right about there, maybe. Then we gotta do the fade in. I did not add a drum kit, did I? Or maybe rather than a drum kit, maybe I should do separate things. Could. Do I do standard or electronic is the question I'm debating the answer to. We'll go with electronic for now. We can always change it later. And then we are going to set that to channel 10. And then we will add probably some compression. Let's see here. Let's try this. not sure where the snare is on this keyboard, on a regular keyboard, not the piano keyboard. Let's see. I'm thinking. How do I want to do this? Probably single echo should work. Yeah, something like that. And then probably nah, probably not that one. Let's go with default for now. All right. Let's see here. Something like that, maybe. I'll have to actually put something together and see how it sounds with the rest of the music before I finalize those filters and whatnot, or effects, whatever they're called. Anyway, where was I? Just do drums 1. We'll shift this to a thread, sure. Why not? Then we will all right, let's make those very short. I think we're gonna change this to a maybe low pass. All right, then we'll add a kick in here somewhere. Maybe the 2 notes is better. Oops. There we go. Oops, it should be right there. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there. Not really zoned out, zoned in more like for a second there. I wasn't talking at all. My bad. That happens sometimes while working on stuff like this. Let's throw this down right here. Okay, that needs to be back there, and oops. Those can move there and there. And we'll double that, and then we're going to copy this. And oop, too high. G should be good, maybe? Yeah, go. G is good. All right. Sorry if you could hear me drinking my water. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next. Let's see, 3. So we need this. Just throw it there. That'll work. And then I think we'll just do the C note. All right. And then let's normalize that. Okay. So it's gonna be a little interesting. Um, let's see here. Need to figure out which section to use here. Probably this one right here. Okay. I've got the one in the track already. This. That. But it is saved in case we need it. I think we'll bring this one over too. I might not use it. We'll see. Okay. So we'll need to put this in a channel with probably some delay, potentially. Turn the volume down on it as well. All right, good. And then we'll clone it. I should rename that actually. Hold on. Delete. And then I name it is the question. SFX end up or something. I don't know. Static. One maybe. Good enough. Oh, you're making music? Indeed, I am. There we go. But yeah, sorry, I didn't see your comment right away. But yeah, I am working on music. I'm just kind of chilling, making something, you know. Let's do. Probably G. Let's try this. Okay. And then we'll clone it again. And we'll do that. And clone it again. And okay. This node will be that. How have I been? I have been well. Good to see you. Good to see you. I haven't had a whole lot of time to stream, unfortunately. I've been working a lot of overtime and stuff, but yes. Very happy to see you, Dragon's Pit. Welcome, welcome. Been a little bit indeed, hasn't it? Time flies when you're busy. Let's try... I think G, maybe. Yeah, we'll see how it sounds, I suppose. But yes, for the most part, we have been well. Sounds really good so far. Thanks, appreciate that. We're just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what works. That's usually how I make stuff, so... I think I need to find a different sample or something. But yes, hopefully you've been well as well, Dragon's Pit. Always happy to see y'all friendly face. Also, welcome, Kita. Much appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I don't know how I feel about the drum. This is before I forgot. Do you mind typing in chat? Apps you use to make your songs, and is it free? It is definitely not free. FL Studio, just the base one is a few $100. I've probably spent $1,000 on all the plugins and everything that it has. So it's definitely not cheap by any means. There are much cheaper alternatives. They're just more complex in what you need to do to make music, if that makes sense. So this is very... It makes production a lot easier than a lot of other programs, if that makes sense. But yeah, FL Studio Fruity Loops is the full title. So Fruity Loops Studio. It is definitely a lot, yeah. You don't even need all the plugins, honestly. Like if you just get the base version and just do all your own samples and everything, you can get by with that. The plugins are just convenient. Particularly the effect plugins is what most people want. Yeah, I think I need to find, I need to, we do this one. And we'll do a bit of crossfade. About there. All right, so let's delete these. Oops. Also, sorry about the ads. They exist. Anyway, where was I? Yes, we're gonna adjust the name of this. Let's see, SFX. I can type, my goodness. Static 2. Put that on the same channel. All right, and then we are going to clone that. And then what we want to do with this clone is make it a little bit quicker. Oh, I would like to make that even faster, actually. Yeah, because I would like to have this. All right, let's clone. All right, so that, and then move that. And then and we All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to record that, and then we're going to redo the sample, so to speak. All right, try that again. All right, and then if we this, okay, let's just delete that whole part there. We'll put this right there, and we'll lower the pitch and the speed. That actually... I can work with that. And then if we could... Let's try that again. Yeah, probably just the bass or the regular note that it started with. And then if we clone this, and so I think, I'm thinking. Yeah, that might work. So what we're gonna do here is try to line these up here as best we can, at least. All right, so I think we'll do this and then so scratching my brain in a good way. Not good to hear. All right, so that could lead into a bit of a chorus. So now we got to figure out the melody for the chorus. And then we'll probably work on this transition here as well. Kind of sounds like it's raining outside. Very cool. Yeah, and then what should we do for the chorus? Chorus synth 1. And then what color do we use for this? Also, the model is fire. Appreciate that. I actually drew my initial idea for the thing, and then model artist went to town and did a good job, to say the least. This is my version 2 of my model. Version 1 was from about 2 years ago. So she did that one and did a pretty good job on it. And then I kind of changed my idea for kind of what I wanted, because originally I went more of like a gym bro aesthetic. But I didn't really like how that felt, so I went a little more professional on the look. And she did a good job on this one. As of last year, I believe it was. Yeah, it was like last November now, actually. Yeah, Def looks good. Yeah. Yeah, she did a great job on it. If you'd like to take a look at her work, she is on Twitter. And her, what's it called? Tag, or what is it? Her at is in my bio on Twitter. Hopefully this works. Yeah, so if you're interested, you can go check that out. Yo, Mega, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Very cool of you. Let's see here. Welcome to Australia, by the way. Forgot to say that. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Trying to come up with a chorus, potentially. Let's see here. We were using this one. Yo, Zendor, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It is going quite well. Welcome. Yeah, always happy to see you. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day as well. Are you working on a song or just music? I'm just kind of throwing stuff at the wall right now. I was working on commissions for like the last 2 weeks, and then I just kind of need a break to chill and do something that doesn't require a whole lot of focus. So I'm just kind of messing around and trying to make something chill, if that makes sense. I've been working overtime, and I've just been busy all the time for the last like 2 or 3 weeks trying to get ready for Reach and everything. So it's been a good time, honestly. I've been doing pretty good. Just wanted to chill today, if that makes sense. I think I'm actually gonna do. So there's like this thing you can do with chiptune where you have 2 inputs of the same sound, and then all right, let's do this. So we're gonna clone it twice, and what we're gonna do, we are going to this. So we'll cut those. We'll do this, and then this. And you kind of, oh, wrong button. There we go. And we'll lower this by an octave. And then what we do here is we put the pan to the left on one and to the right on the other. Okay. And then what if we... All right, and then 3 would go... There we go. And then if we do 3, and then we go, what was it? Oh, sorry. Yawning there for a second. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. And then we're just going to kind of copy this over, and then we'll adjust the notes slightly. We will move this over like so. Hey kids, welcome, welcome. Oh, I saw you a minute ago, didn't I? Yes. Yes, take notes. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to Australia. It sounds very shrill when you're just like moving the notes, but Now, let's actually get some cushion in here. I will set a kick there to start off. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Sorry, this is scrolling pretty quick. Sorry if that was disorienting at all. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, ads are starting. I forgot to say anything. Lethal Dance indeed. That is one of my favorite redeems that I've added. I really love Lethal Company. I used to play it all the time. I used to even do solo runs on stream, but good times, good times. I'll probably be doing a Lethal Company collab at some point here soon. He's so silly indeed. Gotta love the silliness around here. Let's see here. There we go. And then we'll do this. Copy. And I'd like to do something for this last part here. Actually, what if I down to an A? And then what if we do that and that? Which one? This one. Okay, there we go. Well, I know I just showed up, but dinner should be ready soon. You have a good day. You have a good day as well, Zendor. Always happy to see you. Have a good dinner. Let's see here, we'll do this, and then we'll move this like so. Right, and then I think I will have a descending version of this here. Less velocity. Oops. There we go. Nah. Think I will clone this one and then have delete these, and then we will actually let's do this. Like so, and then like so. I think we'll do a rising scale. Oops. Those need to be a little further. And then maybe even higher. Yeah, something like that. And then I'll go like so and raise the notes to there. What did I do? This was a C, so that needs to be a C. How did that happen? I guess I was... Oh, I forgot to raise this one up. Oops. There we go. Hello, hello. How would it be? Ah, Icy Pants Wave. Very cool. He's a very cool guy. That's awesome. Good to hear. I don't know how I feel about that part. Music wish I can sing. I'm just a voice actor and writer. It's like anything. It takes practice if you want to get good at it. Unless you're like a natural born singer, but most people aren't. Most people can sing, but most people aren't geniuses at it. Everyone can get good at it, I believe, personally. Unless you're like my dad and completely tone deaf, which is unfortunate. I'm as low as plain white tees. Gotcha. I think I'll extend this chorus. Or Ringo. Gotcha. So let's see here. When was it? Number 5. I think we will delete all of this portion. Sorry, my voice gets kind of low and maybe not as audible when I'm really thinking. Something like that. Nice Twitter stuff you do. I appreciate that. I do feel like I'm on Twitter too much though sometimes. Like I'm not even on there all day, but I'm on there a lot. I do post most of my music on there too. This part reminds me too much of Mass Effect, honestly. That's not the vibe I'm going for. Let's see here. Let's figure something out. Maybe if I extend these a bit. Something like that, maybe? Let's adjust this a little bit as well. Okay, that might sound a little better, maybe. We'll see. Oops. There we go. Let's do what I was trying to do, which is make a bit of a rest right there. A little more. Whole rest? Yeah. There we go. I'm thinking. Oops. I guess there was still something down here. Somewhere. We'll find it. Oh yeah, way down there. My goodness. I think I just did it again? No, okay, we're good. Okay, and then I think we'll get... I had another lead in here somewhere. Nope, that was a pad. Nope, not that one. Yeah, I think this is the one I wanted. So, synth lead 2. And we'll just make this a slightly different blue. And we're going to throw it right here. Okay. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, and then this is going to go right there. Or yeah, right there is good. And then I think we'll spread that out a little bit. Where are you from? N64 era? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's actually really accurate. That was my first gaming console, was the Nintendo 64. Pokemon Stadium #1. My first game. Actually, Pokemon Red version was my first game. I take you on in party 2 or 3. I bet. Good times, good times. If and if I get a membership back, not a matter of when. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, so I think we're going to do that same thing we did earlier. We are going to adjust the pan to the right. Oops. And copy all those. Drag them over until they're right about there. Cut, and then 2. Perfect. You know what? I think we'll do the same thing on this one, actually. We're going to copy, octave down, and just drag it over half a step, cut, and paste. This is crazy, but what if we... I kind of just want to see what this sounds like if I do this. The GameCube is in my soul. Same. Good time. There were so many good games on the GameCube. I used to, like... I had, like, a bunk bed, but there wasn't a bottom bunk, so my GameCube was set up under the bed, under the bunk bed, and I would play sitting underneath the bunk bed. I had, like... I would put blankets over it, so it would be like... Sorry, I didn't mean to smack my mic there. But I would have the blankets over it, so it'd be like a blanket fort, and then play the... Yeah, Double Dash, Melee, Mansion. There was also a Metroid game that I believe I played quite a bit. I'm remembering correctly. And then Pokemon Coliseum. Suck at Metroid, I'd get lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, there were... Man, I'm trying to remember all the GameCube games I had. But I specifically remember Coliseum more than the rest because that's probably the one I put the most time into. Probably shows on my channel since I do so many Nuzlocks, Pokemon Nuzlocks now. I got lost in the SNES Metroid. That's so unfortunate. There was a... Was it a Tarzan Game Boy Color game? And oh my goodness, I could not beat that game to save my life when I was a child. Okay. 5. 5 does not have any effects yet, so we will throw on probably this one. Let's do ambient, I think. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Sing like no. I can't sing it while I'm listening to this. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. I'm trying to. I sing that sometimes at work. When no one's around, I get really nervous singing in front of people. Like I can sing fine if I'm just recording, but in front of people is very difficult for me. It's the Lord, oh my soul, worship your holy name. Like before, oh my soul, worship your holy names. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I get real nervous and then I sing real quiet and I don't hit notes correctly. It's very, I'll get over it someday, I think. I'm sure the Lord will help me with that. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the ambient one, so we'll change this to maybe a low pass. Unless the job plays something on the intercom and then do it. Like how mine plays 70s to 80s. Well, where I work is actually, it's kind of loud. Well, not like super loud, but we have a few machines that are somewhat loud around us. And then we also have a radio playing most of the time. So if none of the guys are around, then I'll sing. But I mean, I sing in church, but a little different than like just, I can sing, but I can't perform, if that makes sense. So it's not in my skill repertoire. Anyway, let's see. Prefer recording. Yeah. Like even when I'm recording, I have to do like 100 takes if I'm recording a song most of the time. Like Broken Vessel, I had to do so many takes of that one. Ridiculous. And even then I threw it through a vocoder. But yeah. What was I doing? Was I doing delay? No, I already did delay. That was interesting. I think we'll put this on 7. We'll do this. All right. I got a testimony. Yeah, I've got quite a testimony, actually. I've got a long test. So my testimony, if I summarize it shortly, is originally my... how far back should I go? Should I go before I was born? So my mom was a Christian, kind of. She grew up in Catholic church, and then she got saved when she was 16, and then she had left the church in her 30s, I want to say, after some bad stuff that happened at her church. And then eventually I came along, and I was 6 years old. I had a friend who was Catholic, and I guess it was a Sunday, and I wanted to hang out with him. And I was like, Mom, can I go hang out at his house? And she's like, no, he's at church. And I was like, oh, what is church? And that convicted her to bring her family to church. She was like, oh no, my children don't even know what church is. They need to know God. And so shortly after that, I got saved right in my living room. It was definitely the Lord leading us there. And then I surrendered my life to Christ fully, like in terms of like service or something along those lines when I was 18 at a camp. I've had some struggles since then. I kind of walked away for a while. I never like let go of my belief or anything, but I definitely was not living a Christian life in my mid-20s. Actually, like even early 20s, I was kind of slipping away. Some stuff happened, and I just didn't handle the trials well, so to speak. But then, yeah, I don't know how else to say it other than that it was a very rough time until about 2 years ago. The Lord started placing things in my life to kind of bring me back to Him, so to speak. Be like, kind of slap me over the head. Be like, what are you doing with your life? You're wasting time. And yeah, so the last 2 years have been like a period of growth and returning to where I was in being fully surrendered to His will for my life. Because I feel like I tried to take a little bit back and try to do things my own way, and it really didn't work out. So I'm just going to let the Lord take care of everything. So yeah, that's kind of the summary of my testimony. There's plenty of other details. Part of the things that got me back to Christ, so there was like two major things. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Yeah. So the first thing that kind of got me was actually Kaori Looping, the Vtuber. Her being open about her faith was like kind of a, I don't know if wake up call is the right term, but yeah, it was like this, you're a VTuber, she's a VTuber, and she's open about her faith and you're hiding yours. What are you doing? That was kind of the Holy Spirit waking me up. And so that's when I started being more open about my faith online and started digging out a lot of the sin that had rooted itself in my life. So a lot of besetting sins and stuff. So we're not perfect, obviously, but we doing the sanctification along the way, having a grand old time. And yeah, that's kind of my testimony summarized. TLDR basically. So, indeed. But yeah, that's my overall my testimony. Money, so they say love of it is the root of all evil today. For me, it wasn't even money. It was just like a hesitance to let go of things that the Lord was telling me to let go of. Yeah. I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but that was kind of what led to me not living a holy life as I should have, so to speak. And now we're here. But He's used all of that to teach me many lessons, and I believe it has been helpful for other people who have gone through similar things. Nick Voljicic, is that how you pronounce that? Showed you? I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Oh, but he sent me a video. I'll check that out later. Vujicic? Gotcha. where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to do the effects and filters for this thing. And with no arms or legs, gotcha. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Nick Vujicic. I'm gonna Google him real quick and see if I recognize. I'm terrible with names, but I can recognize faces. Remember who you mean? Gotcha. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, him. Yeah, I recognize him. I've seen some of his videos and stuff. Oh. Interesting. But yeah, I saw you saw him when he was 15. Funny Aussie. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm so terrible with names. Like I can't even remember actors' names and stuff, but I do remember faces. It's also funny. I don't even remember like coworkers' names a lot of the time. I feel so bad. It's really sad, actually. I think we want some compression on this potentially. Eternal. Let's try vintage mix. I was crying. Yeah, I think the Holy Spirit tends to, let me turn down the volume on this while it's playing. But the Holy Spirit has a way of getting to your heart and pulling on your tear strings. Tears are not a bad thing. They are a good thing. They are cleansing in a way. Could add something else in here. Possibly. No, let's clone this. No, I don't want to delete. For some reason, shortcuts don't work on mine. I have to do everything manually. What was I doing? I was going to try extending all of these. Probably this again. And then I'm not sure if I want this chorus to play again here, or maybe I'll do something different. I could add, so we could do this. And then we throw this up here. You know, I think I'm going to, let's see, I need to find where it's at. Out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that right there and then right about there. Okay. Probably then another C, and another G. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song and I'll try not to sing out of key. Huh. Also, sorry, ads are starting here in a moment. The new Nightwave just dropped. It's nothing too crazy though. Oh, are you talking about Warframe? Also, sorry, ads were starting right as you said that, so. Oops. Let's fix this. Oh, verse of the day. I will do that once ads are over. And then we'll do verse of the day. I feel like it's been a little bit since someone redeemed that one, actually. Yeah, Warframe. Gotcha, gotcha. I haven't played Warframe in a couple months, actually. Been a little bit. Um, welcome back from the ads. I will go ahead and do the verse of the day now. Verse of the day is Psalm 150, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, praise God in his sanctuary, praise him in the firmament of his power. That kind of ties into, I do a Bible study on Tuesday nights with a preacher friend of mine. He runs it. And we went through Psalm 103 the last 2 weeks. Bless the Lord, O my soul, actually, is that verse. W Jesus indeed. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Something to do on a daily basis, I think. It's interesting that it says all that is within me, body, soul, and spirit. Rejoice and praise the Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Worship his holy name, as you mentioned earlier. That comes from Psalm 103. Anyway, but yeah, that's verse of the day, Psalm 150, verse 1. I like that our lives are an offering. Indeed, that they are. It is the only thing we have that we can give and offer. And he is more than happy to receive it. Always interesting to see the music other people create. Indeed. We've got our group server. Sometimes I see Ghostish making music or Audio Runner. I know I've tuned into Riff making some music before, and I think everyone has their own little quirks and tricks that they do, and it just adds like a sense of uniqueness. Like, it's crazy what you can do. There's like there's only 7 notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you can do so much with them. I know I say only 7 when there's different octaves, but and then there's sharps and flats, and obviously, but you can do so much with music, even though it's like so deceptively simple, if that makes sense. It's just crazy how much you can do with so little. So many cool things you can make with just sounds. I believe using our gifts for the glory of God is it's a blessing. I believe that is why he has given us our gifts, is to make music that pleases his ears. And I try to do that whenever I'm making music. I can't claim to have accomplished that every time. I like Romans 8:18. Romans 8:18. I'm trying to remember. I'm terrible with references. Like, I can remember a verse, but I can't remember which verse goes with which reference a lot of the time. Joe Boy, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Romans 8:18, which I'm really trying. I'm gonna probably smack myself when I read it, and it's something I should know. Let's see, Romans 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that which shall be revealed in us. Very nice. Therefore I consider... Yeah. For I consider this present suffering nothing to be compared with the glory that is yet to be revealed. Indeed. It's been forever since I was last here in one of your streams. Yeah, I feel like it's been a little bit. Unless you were in shared chat with someone, but I don't count that. Yeah, I've seen you in other people's chats for sure. Unfortunately, I don't have time to stream too often. I usually stream like maybe 2 or 3 days a week on average. Hello there, indeed. Sorry, this laptop likes to type twice when missing. Ah, gotcha. I caught what you were putting down. Kind of like the autocorrect. Ooh, another Marcus Blackwell thread. Very cool. Always happy to see those. I'm a knucklehead to Shadow Rinku. I like the guy. Yeah. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. We did a collab like a month or 2 ago, and I haven't seen him too much since, unfortunately, aside from maybe on Twitter. He's a cool guy, though. Doesn't talk much about my singing. Yeah. A lot of the times it's the quiet people who are the kindest. Keeping the faith is such a good way of saying it. I like that. I have a little thing on my desk. I often say this in response to how are you doing? But, blessed beyond what I deserve. It's one of those little wooden things. I've got it sitting on my desk. Marcus is known as Pathfinder Paladin on Discord. He is like me. We get around. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, he's cool. He's a great guy. He's got a... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not friendly, but I'll think of it. Words on the tip of my tongue. Referring to his heart. He's got a very friendly heart. Friendly is not the word I'm looking for, though. I'll probably be laying in bed and think of it eventually. Me and him even call ourselves the hype men of the community. Gotcha. Smart. Fortunate for me, my PC died and can't replace it. Give me 2 years. Ah, gotcha. That is really unfortunate. My old PC died right after I lost my job earlier this year. So I had a similar experience. I was in a same boat for a bit. Had to get a new one. Yeah, it was literally the week or the day after I lost my job. My computer died. Also, thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Luckily, I found a new job. Take you on in Lethal. That would be fun. I have not played Lethal in a while, but I really want to play again at some point. Sorry to hear. It could be a blessing. Honestly, the Lord did a lot for me and taught me a lot during the time I was unemployed. It was a good time. I got to do a lot of content creation and stuff. Met a lot of cool people. I was able to hang out with a lot of friends in the community thanks to the extra time. And now it's kind of sad working full-time again. I just feel like I never have time to hang out with anyone anymore. As much, at least. I really wish I had more time to hang out with people. I love my people. The people are the best.
I don't say it. Everybody else says it. They're the best. Some might even say the best of the best.
Right, not cheap here. Yeah. I'm in a very... I believe the Lord has really blessed me when it comes to like living, because I got a buddy who we stay at his place for $500 a month, and it's been a real blessing financially speaking. It has made life affordable, to say the least. $1,900, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was in an apartment that was about $1,200 a month, so not quite that bad. But yeah, price of living is not easy. Studio? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I lived in a full apartment. Although it depends where you live. Like if you live in like New York or California, it's probably terrible in pricing and everything. Texas too is pretty bad, if I remember correctly. No, Texas is good. Wait, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of Second State. Gotcha. Yeah. Honestly, if you want cheap housing, go into the middle of the country. In the middle of the country. Rental trap is off of mortgage, now it's cheaper than rent. It's for me, yeah, honestly, mortgage is cheaper than rent. Renting an apartment now. May as well get a house if save up some money and then work on getting a mortgage. Like if you have to stay with someone if you can and get a mortgage. Probably the best way to do it. If I was in the middle, maybe I would go to Reach. Yeah, yeah, it's probably hard to get there from the coast. I don't know how many people how many friends from California are going actually, or New York. Not many, to say the least. Because I'm pretty far away. I'm from Michigan, so it's a bit of... I'll be driving 18 hours down there, so... I think it'll be worth it. We're gonna hang out with peeps. I really like how this has turned out. I was just kind of throwing things at the wall. Other side note, push-ups and flutter kicks competition to make up the gym. Let's go. Indeed. Yeah, I'm really sad. When I was unemployed, I had more time to go to the gym. Now I'm only making it like 2 days a week. So I have to fit everything into those 2 days, all my workouts. Yeah, B, sounds good. Do-do-do-do. Wonder if I should add some vocals. Just do 500 pull-ups at home. Indeed. I can barely do 10, honestly. I weigh a lot. So body weight is a factor for me. Like, I'm pretty fit, but I weigh 235 pounds, and I'm 6'2". So, 6'1", 6'2", somewhere in between there. But, lifting myself is a lot. Less than some people, more than others. Especially with my elbow injury last year, I was not able to do any pull-ups for a long time. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. I'd like to add some vocals, but it's already got a lot going on, so maybe vocals are not a good idea for this one. Maybe some like oohs and ahs or something. I'd have to think about it. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Doo doo. Doo doo. Doo doo. Doo doo. I don't know about adding that in there. It already feels mostly complete. I'm not sure what else I could even add. This needs something. Probably... the techno on there. How did you get into music production? So the funny thing is, I didn't even start it. Well, I played guitar and piano since I was a teenager, but I started doing music production with FL Studio close to 10 years ago because I was messing around with RPG Maker back in the day, and I wanted music that was not copyrighted. So I started making my own music for the RPG Maker game I was making at the time. Fortunately, I never got around to finishing that, but that's what got me into music creation. Even now, unfortunately, I haven't had as much time to work on it, but I'm still working on a visual novel at the current moment. That is, it's on my YouTube channel. It's pinned. I think it's the pinned video on my YouTube channel talking about that. But I've made a lot of the music for that as well. So yeah, mostly for the games I was working on is how I got into it. And I've gotten better over time. Like I'm not like amazing or anything, but I can do a little bit. Basically I have the same origin story. Gotcha. I think a lot of people have gotten into it that way because they just don't want to pay for, they're not able to pay for music or someone else to make music. So they just make it themselves, and then they eventually end up here 10 years later and making music for other people now. So, yeah. Let's add maybe a top. Whoa. Are these on a channel? They are on 10. What did I put? Okay. No, that's on 9. Let's actually, All right, let's add a little bit of delay and reverb, just a tiny bit though. I had drums for a while, I had to sell it and lost motivation. It was fun for a while. Now I just want to write a story, play the... You go in, maybe give some vocal and soundtrack. Ah, gotcha. I had a buddy who got me into drums a little bit when we were in middle school. I'm going to snooze those ads. Hold on. There we go. So him and honestly, I think he's the one who kind of got me into playing music again, because 5th grade I played trumpet. 6th grade I played percussion, but then I left band because a lot of my friends were we were sports guys, and they thought I was lame for being in the band, so I left the band because the rest of my sports friends were like, yeah, that's lame, which was stupid, honestly. And then like 8th grade, my buddy got me back into making music. Yeah, boo to them indeed. I could have done both. I could have been the sports guy and the music guy, which eventually I was, but yeah. And so this friend, we posted on YouTube our first music video was a parody of Pearl Jam back in I think we were in 8th or 9th grade at the time. We also posted videos of us skateboarding. So we were skaters and we made music. Good times. I regret not being a tromboner. Yeah, trombone would be pretty cool. It's like telling Jack Black to stop music and just act. Yeah, for real. I could have done it all, which I did, kind of, sort of. But I should have stayed in band. I think I would have been able to learn a little better. At least percussion-wise, especially, because I could do guitar and piano fine. And then I did choir basically all through high school. Could only do 10 in a row. Ah, gotcha. What was I doing? Oh yeah, delay and reverb is what I was looking for. Let's do probably small studio would work. That should be good. And then a little bit of delay, but not much. Tried choir, didn't really have fun with it. It's not for everyone. Kind of have to learn sight writing to get into it in some ways. I was never much good with instruments. I did choir competitions, so nice. Yeah, I did a few of those back in high school, but other than that, I did church choir for a while. I must ask 3 important questions regarding instruments. You're welcome to stop me before I ask if you know what they are. I probably don't, honestly. That's not ringing any bells. But go for it. Go ahead and ask. It's like I said, I may have done things and done music in high school and whatnot, but I am by no means a professional performing musician or anything like that. I play by ear most of the time too. Do instruments of torture count? Well, they are capable of making sound, so I suppose so. Ay, ay, ay. Is mayonnaise an instrument? If you slap it, yeah, it's percussion. Mayonnaise is percussion. So, my dad writes music. A few groups have performed. I'm not good at that though. Yeah, I feel I'm kind of like that as well. I'm not able to perform, but I can make music. That makes sense. What about horseradish? Horseradish, it's also percussion. It has a slightly different sound than mayonnaise. Man, I honestly have no idea. I've never tried using them as percussion. I just say that. Ay. Yeah, we're just gonna record this real quick. All right, 1 minute and 20 seconds-ish, approximately. Oh, we could do so much more. We could make it like 3 minutes long. That takes time. Thanks for the lurk, Speedy. Appreciate that. Let's see here. I'm probably going to save this and then do some more work on it later. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to, because it is 10 p.m. for me, which is past my bedtime. So we are going to raid someone here. Who of our friends are online right now? I'd imagine the Christ SMP is, yeah, I did, unfortunately. Good night, but right after you did lurk. But I'd imagine our Christ SMP friends are streaming, most likely. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Draven is streaming. I haven't, oh, Barry Candy is streaming too. I haven't rated either of them in a while. Oh man, so many friends are streaming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, EP's doing her Harvest Festival. Maybe I should rate EP. Yeah, let's rate EP. She's doing her Harvest Festival thing, and I want to support her in that. So make sure you go ahead and say hello to her. She's a very close friend I have in the community. I've known her for, oh, it's been like a year now, honestly, now that I think about it. But she's very cool. Make sure you say hello. And we will definitely see you in the next one. Hopefully you all have a wonderful evening. Take care. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching me mess around and make some music. And we'll see. And God bless as well. Yes, indeed. And we will see you all in the future. Adios.